All right, this is it. All right, thoughts on the number one and I think the 13th or 12th high school students going straight to the G League, skipping college. What's your thoughts on that? Let's start out with you, Craig.
I don't have a problem with it because I don't think either one of them are going to UNC, so I don't care. That's just two less people that can go to Duke or Kentucky or Kansas. Whatever, man. Like I think like a lot of these kids to me should be getting paid anyway. Like
Yep.
there's so much money being made for football and basketball players off of TV and like the bowl games or whatever the tournaments that they go to and all that, like the marketing and all that. Like there's so much money being made off it. Like this, they should have been getting paid a while ago. Like especially in the NBA, either pay them. Well, I agree with pay them anyway, but take out the one and done rule. Just have them go straight to the pros.
Yeah, the
That
G
they,
League, he's
that,
gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid
huh?
$500,000 in the
That's
G
what I'm
League.
saying. They need to go ahead and change
He's
their
gonna pay.
rule and make it. If you think you're good enough to go to the NBA straight out of high school, go to the NBA straight out of high school. Don't be the one and done thing because the one and done's it's is to me it's like pretty much they all go to the same team over and over. So they're like it's
Carolina,
not for the most part,
Duke,
not all of them, but
Kentucky.
the Kentucky, Duke, Kansas, like they get the one and done. Sometimes Carolina gets the one and done.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to college and go for 1 year, then go to college for 1 year and then go to the pros or whatever. If you want to go straight to the pros, go straight to the pros. If not, you're going to have a lot of these kids come out. They're going to get paid right now, and they're going to go to G League. They're going to go to overseas, like who did that a
Ball
couple
did.
years ago?
Ball did it this
Ball.
year.
Yeah. So, but he had no choice. But
Shit,
he's. I
he's
mean,
still
and
gonna
look
be a
at him
top
now. Like
three pick.
he's like a top 2 or 3 pick. Like some
Shit.
people say he's number one. So
Yeah.
it just depends on like the situation that the student is in. He wants to get paid now. He has some type of stuff going on at home, and he's good enough to go to the G League. Why not just go to the G League? Like, I have no problem with it, especially since, like I said, college teams, college organizations, they don't want to pay these students. So it is. You're going to have. I think this is going to happen a lot more. It's happened a couple times. So I just think it's going to happen over and over again until they change the one and done rule.
What you think, Todd?
I support what Craig is saying, but what I ultimately think is you can't have ways around the system, around every system. You can't have multiple ways to beat every system. So in high school, somebody could be homeschooled and they reclass and they could do this, they could do that. They can afford this year eligibility, like they can get that year back. Like, there's just so much stuff that goes into prior to a kid going to college. Now you finding ways to beat the system on the post high school education, like to get into the league. Like it's just you can't live your life beating every system. I guarantee you, if you pull them 2 kids up by the age right now, I guarantee they freaking 19, 20 years old anywhere. Or by the time they finish the season, they'll be 19, 20. So you just can't, you just can't live life like that, man. You got to pay your debt to society at some point in time. Either you're going to be tall enough and you got to wait when you in high school and on the circuits and down at Peace Jam in Atlanta and I mean at Spooky Nook in PA or with Boo Williams in Virginia. Those are some East Coast things over with AAU circuit. You balling, getting that exposure, and then you got it. You gonna make it through what it do, or you're gonna go to college for a year and sit and then be league ready. You can't live your life beating the system in every arena that you step in. That's my take on
it. Yeah, I think the way it's progressing is, I mean, unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, I love college, but I understand if you're ready to play the game of basketball, man, you just gotta make the jump. Now, are you gonna be successful? That's up to the person and the player because there's many people that have made the jump And there's people that made the jump and not been successful. People that made the jump and been successful. Some people that made the jump, it took them a while to actually become a professional.
But when they draft you, they want you to be successful 2 years. Like
Yeah,
now, like
they want you to be now. They want you to be ready now. And,
Yeah,
and it's hard for the kid. Now, do I agree with if you want to play pro ball, go to the G League first instead of jumping to the NBA? That'd be interesting.
So this is my point right here.
That'd be interesting.
The boy Jeremy Green is 18 right now. So he's gonna go play a year, and he's gonna come into it at 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Right. What's the high school age level on graduation?
18.
No, it's not. It's like 20, 40, like 19 and some months. Like,
Oh,
come on, you already
yeah.
you
Okay,
already
I
put
see
the
what you're saying.
envelope. Like, come on, man. I don't like to see life live like that. Like you gonna beat the system
Right.
in pre-graduation, you gonna still beat it afterwards. Like there's a
Yeah.
reason why rules are in place.
So he not like no Kobe or KG. He just them niggas
Nah,
are like
yeah.
17. The man was like 17.
Kobe was 17.
Nah.
Say he was 18, right?
Kobe was 17.
17. Yeah, somebody. And I think let me look him up. Yeah.
I don't have.
He's 18 already too.
Who? The other dude's 19 too?
That's it. 18 already.
Yeah. See, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I think that if you get rid of that one and done rule, you won't have none of this going on. You just have the players that think they're ready, go to the NBA.
Yeah, but it still be. But all right, so I guess one of the most recent players who got there at the one and done
One and done?
Brandon Ingram. I mean, he was like Jason Tatum had
Zion Williamson, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, John Wall, like all these one and dones. Like they all could have went. Well, maybe
I was speaking towards it like people who needed that year, like Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying.
You needed that year, you still wasn't ready. You still letting the ass. Anthony Davis is a freak of nature. Zion Williamson, freak of nature. Yeah, if you're not a freak, don't try to freak the rules to be good or be relevant.
Yeah. Hey, look, if Brandon Ingram, because he probably would have came out and went straight to the pros.
Todd, this is a good point.
He just would have been good those first couple of years. Like you just have to. It's a growing. It's something that you got to grow. You're not playing against 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds. You're playing against 28-year-olds at that point in time. Same thing in the G League. You're playing against like 26, 27-year-olds. You're playing against grown men at that point in time.
It'd be 30-year-olds, Craig. It'd be 35. It'd be grown men in the G League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go overseas, you're going to see some people that are your age, but you're going to see some people that are like 32 or whatever it is. You're just going to see that. It's just if you think you're ready to come into the league, like there was back like more than like 15 years ago when LeBron did it and Dwight Howard did it. Like these guys were ready.
Which is funny, Carmelo did.
Melo didn't. That's what I was about to say. I was just about to say Melo didn't. Sometimes you think you're ready, sometimes you're not. It just depends.
Which is good for Carmelo.
You also have to go to the
I think Carmelo could have made the jump, but I think him going to college was really good for his
if you know that you're going to be like a top 5 pick coming out of high school, then why not make the jump? You know that you're going to be like a 18th pick. Yeah, you know what? Just go straight to college. Like if you don't think you're ready, or if you still think you're ready at 18, at the 18th pick, I mean. Then you know what? Just take your chances and go straight to the league. Like some people did that back in the day.
To Todd's point, Gerald Green was I think 19 when he got drafted. So I see what Todd's saying.
I think it just depends. Like Kobe was ready at 17. Kobe thought he was ready. He didn't need to go to Duke. He didn't need to go to college.
But some of these players,
Kobe was a freak and had to work ethic and support.
And Kobe was on the bench for those first 2 years. You didn't really get to see what Kobe was until his third year.
He was pissed about that too. He was pissed about that.
He was a lottery pick. You could do the same thing with like Brandon Ingram or Lonzo Ball.
Kobe wanted to play though, bro. Kobe was pissed.
No, I understand that. I think everybody that wants to come to the league wants to play, but I'm just saying, like sometimes you just have certain opportunities that are not there for them at that point in time. Like you just put them on the bench, or they don't have to start every or 82. You can, like you know what I'm saying, like they you let them learn, you let them grow during that course of time. Some players are ready, like Zion Williamson is ready. He's ready to be in the NBA. Some people, like who were like Anthony Bennett, he was not ready. He was number 1 overall pick. Where's he at now? Like he's not in the. I don't even know if he's in the league. I could be wrong.
Last time I heard he was in the overseas or in the G League.
He went to UNLV. He came out as the number 1 pick for the Cavs. He wasn't ready. He wasn't a good player to be on that team. There's certain players are not ready, and he was a one and done, I believe. Certain players are just not ready. Certain ones are.
All right, we're gonna end on that note, man. Once again, man, thank y'all, man. Y'all.